Welcome to Wicked Majesty. Hey there, horror fans. Welcome back to the Wicked Majesty channel. Are you ready to enter the world of horror? Buckle up your seatbelts, kiddies, because this is going to be a bumpy ride with many twists and turns. Prepare yourself for a nightmarish experience as we recount the harrowing tale of Dead Man's Crumple. Before we get into the story, I would like to give a shout out to Anthony Cook. Anthony was kind enough to grace us with his vocals as a storyteller in The Dead Man's Crumple. He also does other vocal work as a vocal artist. So definitely check out his work on his Twitter page. I'll post his handle down in the description box. Thank you very much. Now, grab your popcorn and get ready for fear-inducing thrills like never before.
The incident goes back to, let's say, 15 years. I get devastated every time I have to remember what happened to Melissa that night. I celebrate my best friend's death anniversary by awaking the happenings of that night. She will be relieved to know that I'm making people aware of what she saw and experienced. As we came home that morning from a great run in the park, Melissa quoted, "As morning light's intensity dims, the temperature drops and the wind rips at your body. Put aside your fears, ignoring your aching muscles, and psych yourself up for the final 4-hour push to the top." Finally, after 6 months of intensive training, all that's left is the climb. We talked about hiking and climbing whatever spot we could find in the woods during summer. We got busy with work and I told Melissa that I would be taking her back home. Now already knowing that she has a special connection with the dead. She used to discuss her dreams with me, but this time it was very different. As I dropped her off that evening, she got a call from a random number and was insisting that she'd go to North Avenue. There are weird things happening there. In complete shock and unable to move, I took the phone from her and placed it near my ears. All I could hear were screams, lots of screams. I disconnected the phone immediately, shook Melissa back to reality, and asked, "What's up?" She said, a very worried voice, "We have to go to North Avenue now. He's here." "Who's here, Melissa?" I was scared because I could feel a cold breeze and Melissa was in a different dimension. I have never seen her in such condition. She was just staring blankly and seemed as if she was talking to someone. I tried to talk to her, but she stopped me from talking. She ran towards a soccer field. I followed her quickly and hid behind the fence, but I was close enough to see and hear what she was saying. She started digging up the soccer ground. It looked like someone was guiding her what to do. As she kept digging deeper, the streetlights started to oscillate and the breeze became stronger. At this point, I was really proud of her, because although it was very late at night, Melissa wasn't scared at all. The grass started to send a message. "Pick me up." That's what I remember. Melissa went underground and brought out a crippled body. As she placed it on the ground, I saw her body in the middle of the air and aggressively thrown back down to the ground. I heard her bones cracking and blood coming out her mouth like a fountain. Gasping to breathe, Melissa was helpless and I couldn't do anything either. The streetlights started shut down and the winds blew stronger. I ran home and just slept. When the next morning, I woke up chaotically. I called Melissa only to find that her phone was switched off. There were searches around the community for her disappearance, but no one has till date found the traces which I have. I went to the soccer field and to my shock, I saw that the field was in perfect condition. The sprinklers were watering the grass, and the sun shining across the field never gave a hint that something had happened last night. I started to search around because I needed to know what happened to Melissa. If she hadn't returned home, then where did she go? A piece of paper fell just randomly out of the sky. It was addressed to me from Melissa. She wrote to me and warned, gasping to breathe, me not to tell anyone what has happened. Otherwise, he will be back. Yes, she was attacked by Dead Man, Melissa said. After I left, he crumbled her body just like his body was. He took every bone in my body and twisted it. My organs were all over the place, and body cut into bite-sized pieces. The agony of having your body torn apart is unimaginable for anyone. I felt my head twist and turn. I had turned lifeless, and I could feel my soul being taken out vigorously. It felt as I was walking on thorns. My throat was as a drained lake. I saw his face. It was full of scratches. His eyes were just red and mouth was inside out. His nose twisted and hands crippled. What he was doing to me was done to him. Because he loved a girl and that was his crime. His purpose was for someone to feel his agony of being beaten up where his body crumpled, and then buried alive right here in the soccer field. I am leaving this world to unite with him, but I want you to tell his story on my behalf to everyone in the community, because they have been very cruel to him. While I have been telling his story for the past 15 years, I never forget to mention what happened to Melissa. She was a wonderful soul and empathetic. This world is horrendous for her. I know she is at peace because she felt the pain of someone else. I know that they both visit the soccer field every now and then to show me that they are in a great place where no harm can reach them. But somewhere I think to myself, did Melissa deserve to leave like this? Why her? Why not anyone else in so many years? These questions have troubled me for the last 15 years, and I am still unable to find the answers.
Wow, what a spine-tingling journey that was. I hope all of you enjoyed Dead Man's Crumple. This story was truly a roller coaster of emotions, leaving no doubt in my mind why it's one of the most terrifying tales out there. Remember to leave a comment and let me know if you'd like to hear more horror stories like this one. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, stay spooky. Thanks again for joining me on this terrifying adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more bone-chilling content. And by all means, Share this video with your fellow horror companions because fear is always more fun when shared. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow horror aficionados who crave a good scare. Stay tuned for even more terrifying tales in the future. Until then, stay safe because the dead man might just be closer than you think. Sleep tight, don't let the shadows spy